Oh, sorry, that's
your stuff?
Yeah.
What's your channel?
Paul the Picker.
Paul the Picker.
It's a brand new channel. I just
Oh, is
started
it?
it.
Oh, okay.
You YouTube too?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
There you go, bro.
Awesome.
Good on. How much for this?
Some camping gear in the back room if you want to take a look at that.
Some what?
Just general camping gear.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it if that's easy.
And the house has stuff too.
Is it in the whole house?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Almost the whole house.
Okay.
That is from that paper this way.
Oh, is this the old Kroll's building?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
used to do, yeah, it's my old haunt.
Mm-hmm.
I used to do the maintenance of that whole building.
Oh, okay. How much you want for this stuff right here?
Let's see what you got. I'm not the right guy for this apartment. We have the woman here. And
I got you. Just some pins and some a watch.
15?
15. About $10.
Come back over.
Does that sound good? I think that'll probably buy your pizza. There you go, sir.
Take it?
Thank you. Is all that stuff in the garage too, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have a good day.
Oh, you help me.
How much you asking for this thing right here?
$1.
Oh, okay. How much for this? These buttons.
$1.
Oh, okay.
Do you have another one?
Okay guys, what a good day of yard sailing today. We're off season, so there's not a lot of yard sales out there. So, you know, there was a handful that I went to. I think I went to 3 today. Actually met another person who is a reseller. His name is Paul the Picker, really nice guy. I'm going to put his channel up on the screen. Check it out. He's just starting out. Show him some love. Go there. I think he has a few videos out there, but check him out. Really nice guy. He's actually based here in the Bay Area, and he's starting out, and really cool cat. So check him out. All right, so for that one sale in Alameda, I actually picked up a couple of items. I actually have a few listed on eBay right now, but what I wanted to show you out of some of those picks was these pieces here. So right here we have 3 pieces of sterling silver. They're pendants, but I cannot resell these. I might be able to resell this one, but I'm debating whether I'm gonna use it as scrap or sell it. But the reason why I can't sell these 2 is this is a Mexico 925 pendant with abalone inlay, but one of the inlays is missing. So this is basically not worth selling because no one's going to want it with a missing inlay. So this will go to scrap. This piece here is kind of cool. It was actually a pirate with a skull inside an actual sword, but the actual tip is broken off, so can't resell it, but it's scrap. We could use it as scrap. And this is an actual arrowhead. I might be able to sell this, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it. It's actually kind of cool. So we might be able to get some money for this, but if not, it goes to scrap. And the reason why I want to show you that these 3 pieces is that when you're at estate sales, yard sales, whatever, and you come across silver, pick it up. They probably sell it for cheap. You know, selling these offhand, you're not going to get a lot of money for it. Maybe 20 bucks for this at the most, maybe less. But the ideal thing about picking up silver is build up your pile. And what I mean by that is once you get a Ziploc full bag of, once you get a Ziploc filled with silver, you can sell this back to somebody who buys silver, coin shops, pawn shops, and usually they'll give you 80% of whatever spot is. This right here is about 170 grams of silver. Now this is not something I found in one day. These are actually months of actually picking silver. But as soon as you fill up this bag and you think it's worthwhile, go and sell it. Make your money. But always pick it up, save it. As soon as you get enough, sell it at spot. You'll get some extra cash in your hand. Same thing with gold. Do the same thing with gold. Pick it up. Usually they sell it cheap. Usually at the estate sales that are organized through companies, they're not going to sell it cheap. But sometimes people have jewelry boxes they throw out at yard sales, garage sales. They don't know it's gold. Make them an offer. If they're okay with accepting it, put it to the side, build it up, and you'll have a bag full of gold. This right here, even though it's small, it's 54.9 grams. I'm going to put it how much is worth on the screen. Again, pawn shops, coin shops, they'll take 20%. So you got to take that number and basically subtract 20% of it. But always look for gold and silver. It's never going to go out of style. All right, so the last thing at that Alameda estate sale is I found a Gucci watch. Is this thing worth a lot of money? Absolutely not. This thing is a knockoff watch. And the reason why I picked it up is I kind of wanted to incorporate it into the video. They sell these at the flea market all day. They sell it for, they try to sell it for high amounts of dollars, but you know, it's knockoff. It's a piece of junk. You could probably sell this locally for 30 bucks, maybe 20 bucks, but do not list this on eBay. eBay will flag you because it's not an authentic Gucci watch. And they'll give you a warning. If you keep doing it, they will suspend your account. So don't sell it online. You can sell it probably on some other platforms, Nextdoor, Craigslist. I think even Facebook Marketplace probably will flag you too. So you don't want to do that. It's definitely a no-no. But if you are selling it to somebody, let them know that it is a knockoff. It's not real. And obviously the price is going to reflect that, right? And you can tell this is fake just based off the actual logo. It's not authentic. You can see the actual logo is cheap. It's made in China. But, you know, if you want to knock off Gucci and you want to flash it and wear it, no harm, no foul. But do not sell it on a platform like eBay. You will get warned. Keep doing it, you get flagged. All right. The last, I think the third yard sale we went to, I found these buttons. And I found this necklace. Now, the necklace itself is pure silver 925, but these actual pieces on here are not silver. And the reason why we know that, they stick to a magnet. Sticking to a magnet, any precious metal should not stick to a magnet. But these actual pieces here, you can see that, hey, they're junk. So what I'll do is I'll break this necklace, take off these little charms, throw them in the trash, and boom, throw this necklace into the scrap pile, pile it up, add it to my bag, and keep adding it. All right, so the next item I found were these buttons. These buttons are from 1914 through about 1918. They're made by Oxshear. I think Oxshear actually makes buttons for Ralph Lauren today. So they're definitely a well-known brand. These are, I think they're brass, not worth a lot, probably for this. For the whole lot, I'd sell it for about 30 bucks. But the reason why I picked these up is a lot of people walk by buttons. I don't know why, because some buttons can be sterling silver, they can be gold. There's actually hidden locket buttons that are from the World War I, World War II. Don't walk past these. Look at them. They could be silver, they could be gold. One of the unique things is even military uniforms, look at them. Most uniforms aren't worth a lot from World War I or World War II. Some are, That's a whole nother segment, another story. But if you do see a uniform, flip the button and see if it actually has a little clip on it, because these buttons back in the war used to be lockets. And the reason why they were lockets is when these soldiers would go out into the field in war, they'd actually have a photo of their loved ones stored in these buttons. And this is what it looked like. It would be attached to their military uniform, and if they wanted to see a picture of their loved one, they would just basically open up this locket. This one's broken, so the actual door is or the actual cover is broken off, but a lot of the soldiers would store their wives, their children, and they'd basically look at their loved ones while they were out in the field and fighting. These ones are very rare. This is the only one I came across in the field. I haven't come across any other one. So if you come across one of these, it's rare. You can sell them. Some of them go for hundreds of dollars. But if you find one, I would keep it. You're probably not going to come across them too often. They are out there, but you got to look. And what it'll look like a normal button. Now this isn't a locket, but it'll have a sealed backing like this. And you want to make sure if it has a little hidden compartment or door, you found one. And if you find one of these, you know, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. They're very rare. I'm probably going to keep this one and keep it for my collection, because the story behind it is a talking point, and it's really cool. And I don't know if I'll ever come across one of these again. If I do, I hope so. Okay guys, I was just editing the video and I just realized that my camera had died right at the last minute. So again, look out for these military buttons. They're very rare. You know, this is the first one I came across in the field. Basically, these military lockets are worth some money. The story behind them are really cool. So if you ever see something like this, you came across a rare item. So again, I appreciate you watching the video. Scout out.